Learning English.
Imagine sitting across from a close friend who is just like staring blankly at their coffee. They're unusually quiet.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Right, and you really want to check on them, but suddenly leaning in with a heavy, are you okay, feels like it carries way too much pressure.
Oh, definitely. It can instantly make them defensive.
Exactly. So today, we are learning the perfect, natural way to show you care without turning it into a dramatic intervention.
Absolutely.
Welcome back to Radio Akaiwa. Quick recap by Noelia. Lesson 69, Speaking Patterns, Expressing Concern.
Today's mission is mastering the art of the gentle check-in. We're going to explore natural, everyday phrases that prove you're paying attention to someone's well-being without, triggering their alarms.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're going for.
Here's the key sentence.
You doing all right?
One more time.
Listen closely here.
You doing all right?
This might seem like just a lazy grammatical shortcut, but dropping the word are from the beginning actually triggers a psychological shift.
Yeah, it really does. It lowers what linguists sometimes call the affective filter, right?
Exactly. By using an informal, slightly fractured grammatical structure, you signal intimacy and safety.
It's like telling the other person that you are, off the clock.
Right. It's basically like taking off your suit jacket before sitting down to talk. But wait, does being that casual ever backfire? I mean, could it come across like you don't actually care enough to use a full sentence?
That's a fair concern. Tone is everything here. I mean, if you mumble it while looking at your phone, yes, it feels totally dismissive.
Right, of course.
But if you maintain gentle eye contact, that casual structure removes the heavy pressure of a formal interrogation while clearly demonstrating that you care.
That makes total sense. Let's see how this looks when we attach it to a longer-term observation.
Here's the first phrase.
You've been heading straight to bed after work. You doing all right these days?
One more time.
Notice the ending.
You've been heading straight to bed after work. You doing all right these days?
This fundamentally shifts the focus from a fleeting moment to a continuing state, just by adding these days.
Yeah, and the setup, the part about heading straight to bed, is a highly specific observation. You aren't just giving a generic greeting.
Right. You are proving you've been actively paying attention to their routine over the last few days.
I have to push back a little here, though. I mean, if a coworker tells me they noticed I've been going straight to bed, I might find that, like, a bit stalkerish or overly intrusive.
Yeah, that's a valid point. How do we balance being observant with being creepy?
Well, it entirely depends on the established boundaries of the relationship. This specific phrase is really designed for a partner, a roommate, or a very close friend.
Oh, got it. So for an acquaintance, you'd observe something public, like you've been staying late at the desk.
Exactly. But the core mechanism is the same, which is a specific observation tied to a gentle check-in.
So that covers checking in on long-term habits. But what if you notice someone looks terrible right in this exact moment?
Here's another.
You look kind of worn out today. Were you up late finishing that report?
One more time.
Notice the phrasing.
You look kind of worn out today. Were you up late finishing that report?
This contrasts sharply with the first phrase because it targets an immediate physical observation right now.
Right, and worn out implies someone is completely exhausted.
But the secret ingredient here is kind of...
Oh, absolutely. That is crucial, empathetic de-escalation at play. I mean, if you just declare you look worn out, it can sound highly critical.
Yeah, almost like an accusation about their appearance, right?
Exactly. Throwing in kind of beautifully softens the observation. It acts as a conversational cushion.
Ensuring the statement sounds purely sympathetic rather than judgy.
Let's see how all this empathetic phrasing plays out.
Yeah, I'd love to hear it in action.
Here's today's scene.
So, two friends are finally catching up after a long time. One arrives late, totally flustered from a messy train commute, and the other notices they look completely drained.
Here they go.
Hey, it's been forever. Grab a seat.
Yeah, sorry I'm late. Trains are a mess.
No worries at all. You doing all right? You've looked exhausted since you got here.
That obvious, huh? It's just been one of those weeks.
This perfectly demonstrates what effective conversational flow looks like. Notice how the first friend clears the guilt of being late with no worries at all.
Yeah, intentionally creating a safe space before dropping the gentle check-in.
Exactly. They disarm the immediate tension first, and the response is incredibly useful too.
Right, saying it's just been one of those weeks is the perfect, relatable way to capture a string of bad luck.
Yeah, without turning the catch-up into a heavy, draining complaint session. It acknowledges the struggle, but just caps it.
Totally. And to make sure you have the vocabulary for any situation, Noelia has prepared 25 practical phrases for this lesson.
Yeah, you really need to check out the pattern practice and original dialogue sections.
For sure. Building actual speaking reflexes by practicing aloud is the secret to ensuring these phrases slip out naturally, when a friend actually needs them.
Exactly. The link is in the description. So the next time you're sitting with a quiet friend, ask yourself, are you asking, are you okay? To actually help them? Or just to relieve your own anxiety about their silence?
Wow, that's a great point to leave on. Sometimes the most powerful check-in requires the lightest touch.
Have a wonderful day.